Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Hachette Crafter, and today I have got more Peter Rabbit. So this is issue 41, so let's get into it. So move those to the side. So this is issue 41, and I think we're going to be doing another patchwork patch. So let's have a look. So we've got the welcome page there, and then it goes into the patchwork patch. So this is the wind blown square. This lively block comprises a whirly on point centre in a design known as churn dash that we will meet again in issue 51, framed by large patched triangles. So in this issue we have Midnight Floral. That's that one, Midnight Floral. Then we have Ivory Sprig. Then Teal Gingham. And Pink Floral. So that is the materials for this patch, and we will need template D, F, I and G. So let's have a look. So first of all, the cutting out. So we need 4 of the D triangles out of the ivory sprig. Then we need 4 of template G on the pink floral. Then on the teal gingham we need 4 of template D, 4 of template F, 4 of template D and 4 of template F. And then out of the Midnight Floral we will need a template I. So these are the ones that you should have once you've cut them all out. Then you lay it out like the finished patch. Then lay the pink floral diamond G with the wrong side so that they point upwards to the left. Oh no, that's just to mark the 6mm border, so that's that explained. So with the right sides facing, pin the long marked edge of the pink floral G to the right side of the midnight floral square. So just like that. So you place that the wrong way around, the wrong way up, and then you stitch along that long edge. Then next we have another one, so you do the same again, wrong sides facing, and then you will stitch along that long edge, and then you do it four times and stitch along the long edge. So you'll have this finished, and then we come on to the teal gingham. Pin a teal gingham triangle to the short edge of the pink floral as shown. The gingham will extend very slightly beyond the corner of the diamond. So yeah, when it shows this edge here, it just goes over a little bit. and then you stitch it along to meet the pink diamond. So you do that short edge, and then you do the same all the way around, so then you will have 4 of the triangles attached. Then it says joining the corners with the right sides facing and the corner at the top left matching a teal gingham triangle D to each ivory sprig triangle D, pin together along the top edge. So you stitch along this top edge here, and then you do it the same. You do it 4 times. Then next, completing the patch. So you turn the original square over, and then with these triangles you attach 1 to each edge, and then you should have your finished patch. So the first bit of instructions is to do this inside square, and then you attach these bigger triangles to then make the bigger square and to finish off the patch. So that's what you should have at the end. So then the instructions carry on. It says joining your squares. So let's have a look at this. So we have some more squares to join together. So this time we just have a single row, because according to the instructions it's going to be this section 2, and that's just 1 strip. So for this one we're going to need the Suzanne, Mrs. Tiggywinkle, 9 patch, Mrs. Rabbit, Windmill Sails, Squirrel Nutkin, and Whirlwind. So just like before, we have to attach 2 squares together. So this is the what did we say? The Suzanne and Mrs. Tiggywinkle. So it says we start off with those 2. So you lay them side by side, and then the Suzanne goes on top of Mrs. Tiggywinkle, and you stitch down that side, and then you iron the creases out so it lays flat, and then you join then the next squares. So you open it up from Mrs. Tiggywinkle, and then you will have the 9 patch. So from Mrs. Tiggywinkle, the 9 patch goes on top of Mrs. Tiggywinkle, and you will sew down you will sew down that edge, and then you just carry on. So you will then attach Mrs. Rabbit, Windmill Sail, Squirrel Nutkin, and Whirlwind. So then you should have a completed row. So this first one goes over the top, then this second one then goes over the top, and then I think according to the instructions. Mrs. Rabbit will go over the 9 square, you sew down, then when you open it back up it will be the windmill, then squirrel nutkin, and then the whirlwind. So you will have another row of 7, because the first one we had, the section 1 was a row of 2, so there was 14 in that first row. Then when you come to do the third row, it's just a single line of 7. So this bit in the middle is at least 7 across. So yeah, we'll move on to section 2. So yeah, I have got a patchwork to cut out and sew and finish and to show you guys. Then I've got to join the squares, so I have got a row of 7 to stitch. So I will need to find those patches out to do for this third row, and then that will complete the first and second, well, the second section of the quilt. So yeah, the next row of 7. So I'm going to get off here, and I've got lots of cutting and stitching and the patchwork to do. So the patchwork, and then to do the row of 7. So I'm going to leave that here for now. I'm going to get stitching and sewing. So I shall see you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, right, I am back, and I have now finished issue 41 of Peter Rabbit. So we have the patchwork block, and now I have the next 7 block patch finished. So let's have a look. So this is the wind blown square. So that's the wind blown square. So yeah, that's that one. And then we have the next row all sewn together. So this is a row of 7, and I've got it upside down. Give me a second. So the first 2, the next 2, the next 2, and then the last one. So that is the row of 7. And let me see if I can find for you guys what each one is called. So this first square is Susanna. Then we have Mrs. Tiggywinkle. Then the 9 patch. Then Mrs. Rabbit. Then Windmill Sails. Squirrel Nupkin. And lastly is the Whirlwind. So yeah, that is the next lot of 7. So I need to put those away with the 2 rows that I did, the 14. So those are the templates. So yeah, we've got the next block of 7 and the wind blown square. So that is issue 41 complete. So yeah, that's it for this video this time, guys. So watch out for issue 42 coming soon. I'll probably start recording that this weekend, because Saturday is the main day that I get to do Peter Rabbit, because during the week obviously busy and helping my husband, and so sort of Saturday afternoons is when I usually get Peter Rabbit done, and this one has taken me a couple of weeks to do and to record, because this gone weekend I've just done the row of 7. The weekend before I recorded the first clip, the instructions and going through the magazine, and I actually did the patchwork patch then the rest of Saturday. So yeah, I'll get issue 42 started this coming weekend. So yeah, like I said, that's it for this video, guys. So remember, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys.